In mid-2017, Bajaj has launched Pulsar 160 NS, the smaller version of 200 NS with a smaller engine, smaller tires, but with exactly the same looks. And in the first quarter of 2018, Apache has done the same by launching RTR 164V, the smaller version of RTR 204V with a smaller dimension but with the same looks. Now let's start comparing the two bikes, starting with Apache 164V. Apache RTR 164V comes with 159.7cc oil-cooled engine with 5-speed gearbox which has 16.5 PS power at 8000 rpm and can produce 14.8 Nm torque at 6500 rpm. It has same headlight and LED DRL and twin-barrel exhaust system as in 204V. It comes with a telescopic front suspension and monoshock rear suspension with 270mm front disc brake and an optional variant for rear disc brake. Now let's talk about Pulsar 160 NS. It has 160cc oil-cooled engine with 5-speed gearbox which can produce 15.5 PS power at 8000 rpm and 14.6 Nm torque at 6500 rpm. It has same perimeter frame and a sharp headlight and underbelly exhaust as in Pulsar 200 NS. It has more muscular frame and clip-on handles which is missing in Apache 164V. It has telescopic front suspension, monoshock nitrox rear suspension. It has a split seat design and a 240mm front disc brake, but sadly there is no rear disc brake variant. Now let's talk about handling of these two bikes. Apache RTR 164V has a refined engine as compared to its previous version, and it feels very smooth and light while driving on a straight road. Apache RTR 164V has a slightly smaller wheelbase in comparison to Pulsar 160 NS. A smaller wheelbase means RTR 160 is easier and smoother in cornering. Now let's talk about the performance of Pulsar 160 NS. It has a louder engine and somewhat less refined as compared to Apache RTR 164V. Pulsar 160 NS has a perimeter frame and a longer wheelbase and a lower ground clearance as compared to RTR 164V. So it is easy to ride on a straight road but uncomfortable while cornering. The nitrox suspension in 160 NS is better than Apache RTR 164V. NS 160 has a semi-digital console and an analog meter which shows many information but it misses the gear shift indicator. While Apache RTR 164V has a fully digital console with the ABS indicator slot which shows 3, 2, 1 go animation on starting, and that makes you feel that you are riding a racing bike. The sound from underbelly exhaust of 160 NS. Now let's talk about the mileage and pricing of both bikes. RTR 160 gives 40 to 45 km per liter, while NS 160 gives 38 to 40 km per liter. Apache RTR 160 is available at around 97,000 rupees, while NS 160 is available at around 93,000 rupees. Now let's move to our conclusion. Apache RTR 164V has a sharper design, better mileage and handling, whereas 160 NS has a slightly lower mileage and cornering but around 4,000 rupees cheaper than 164V.